wanted to get on and aren't here yet. But anyway, you guys, hello. It's good to see you this afternoon. And I'm excited, even though we can't be together in the same room, which would be so much more fun, that we just still have this incredible technology to be able to connect and say hello. And I'd love to know how many of you guys are guests. Can you just drop a 1 in the comments if you're a guest today, if you're just checking us out? I promise I won't call on you or do anything crazy, but I just want to know who's here and who's looking at us, and wanting to know a little bit more about our business / family that we have. So drop that in the comments if you guys could. And I'm going to do some screen share here in just a second, but I just wanted to first kind of introduce myself to you guys. Mira, you did a great job. You were like, you nailed it right on. I'm right at 8.5 years with the company. And you guys, I grew up, I guess you could kind of say, in network marketing. I never thought of it that way. But I grew up in Michigan, and my parents were always struggling to make ends meet. My dad was always looking for something to add extra income, and we lived on my grandparents' 100-acre farm growing up. And so sometimes my dad would like do a crop or randomly raise cows for a while, or he was always doing something. We even had emus for a season, which was crazy. But he also was always trying business ventures, and he came across one when I was in middle school that completely changed our lives. And it was that thing for him that just finally clicked. And it brought something new and something different to our family. And he jumped on board in that business with Mark Pentecost. And so if you don't know him, he is the CEO, the owner of It Works. And so I watched their family go from living in this farmhouse down the street from us, and by street I do mean dirt road, from us to the incredible success that they have now. And, you know, obviously financial success, but more important than that, you guys, they have changed so many people's lives. And it's such, it's like an incredible part of what I get to do, to get in rooms with people or on Zooms with people day after day, week after week, and just hear story after story after story of life change. And you guys, now more than ever, like, I'm not freaking out and panicking, but I am realizing the value that we have in a business like this that can be worked from home. You guys know how many people got in this business because their moms wanted to come home to kids, you know, like that I would say is like maybe even a majority of the people that we have. But we also have people who are like wanting extra income, but they love their corporate job or whatever it is that they're doing. And we have people that are looking to replace their job just because they don't like it. Maybe they don't have kids, you know, and they just want to do something different. This opportunity is so, it's just perfect for the time that we're in. And like I said, I grew up seeing network marketing work. It ended up, my dad had great success. It paid for all my college. I went to a private university and walked away with zero debt because my dad took a chance on that. So it was relevant back then, but I also think it's even more relevant right now. This kind of business, obviously these kind of products, everybody wants to feel better, look better. Some people are looking to lose weight. We're thinking about boosting immune systems right now a whole lot. You know, there's so many benefits to the product line, but the business, you guys, is what I'm most excited to share about today, because we have our hands on something that you can work from anywhere, from your cell phone. Some of us are looking at homeschooling right now for the first time ever. For me, it's the second time, because I did homeschool once for a total of 2 weeks. More on that another time. But we're looking at just it's just crazy right now. And the beautiful thing about this business is the flexibility that we have. You guys, the flexibility, the ability you have to earn however much money you want to earn. What are you looking for? You know, and I want you to be thinking about that throughout this presentation. We're going to look at what the average earnings of people are at the end of this presentation. And so it's just going to be crazy to think about and dream about what it is that you want to make. And then we can show you exactly what it looks like to go after that and make it happen. Okay, I see Lily hopped in there and said she homeschools now and she's thankful she does. I love it. You're way ahead of those of us who are going to have to figure this thing out if we have kids home for a little bit. So, all right, you guys, let's jump in. I'm going to do some screen sharing so that you can kind of see just a little bit more of who we are and what our presentation looks like. And we're super casual. If you guys have questions as I'm going, drop them in the chat. I'm more than happy to try to answer them as we go, because especially we have the ability to do that. We're not in a room of people where it's harder to raise your hand in the middle. Okay, let me get screen sharing here with you guys. All right, you guys give me a thumbs up if you can see that, okay? I just want to make sure you can see my little Yay, thank you, Rhonda. I see that thumb. All right, so you guys, this is a picture of just some of our leadership, and you'd be tempted to think when you see this picture that we were on like a vacation or something, but no, this is our corporate office. This is the view from what we call our whole nother level. And that's a phrase you'll hear a lot when you're around us, because our CEO always wants to not keep things the way that they are. He wants to take them to a whole nother level. And so literally you get inside the elevator in this building and there's a button that says whole nother level. It doesn't say like floor 5 or whatever it would be. It says whole nother level, and you push the button and you go up, and this is the view that you see. And so you can see from this picture, from the joy on the faces, we are all about friendship. We're about family. We're about fun. We're about freedom. And that's really what I'm so, so proud to be a part of each and every day. So that's a little bit about our culture. You guys, you might have heard us known as one team, one mission. We really strive for that. There's people that, you know, are collaborating on this event right here. The vast majority, maybe all of you that are leaders that you guys will hear from in a little bit, are not connected on the same teams. Maybe one or two that are connected on the same team.
What's wrong with you?
Else? That? Okay, maybe not. Everybody else is just working together because they want to, and they desire to be one team together and to help each other to get to the end goal, which I think is huge. You know, not a lot of people and places have that kind of philosophy, or if they do, it's not implemented. Here it is. We really, truly believe strongly in that. All right, you guys, show of hands, or maybe drop a 2 in the comment. Do you drink coffee? Who drinks coffee in here? And I also want to know, put it in the chat, how do you take your coffee? Do you like it sweet? Do you like it black? Do you like it keto? Do you like it bulletproof? Like, how do you take your coffee now? Lachelle, you like it skinny. I love the skinny brew, you guys. We're going to talk about that. All right, with cream. Sweet and white. I love it. Flavored creamer, milk and monk fruit. Great idea. So you guys, we all kind of have our flavor the way that we like it. I am a major coffee lover, and I've been drinking coffee, like I'm embarrassed to say, since I was like probably in middle school, very long time. I started at church. Anyone else with the styrofoam cups and the powdered creamer and the sugar, and now I think about it and it's so gross, but that was what got me started on coffee. Now I have 4 little boys, and 2 of my 4 little boys almost every single morning want coffee. Like, they're just geared up like that. They love it. And my baby, who's 3, he loves it black. He'll drink it with creamer. He'll drink it any of the ways. And so it's interesting. Everybody has their favorite. But the cool thing is we have something for everybody. And you guys, billions of cups of coffee are consumed every single day. Most people drink 3 cups of coffee a day. Most people. That's crazy. So I myself actually had 3 cups of coffee already today. I'm at my in-laws right now. So I had straight black coffee today, and it was amazing. And I'm looking forward to doing my skinny brew here in the afternoon as well. So hang on, it's not going. Okay, let's talk about Skinny Brew. You guys have already seen it mentioned in the comments. I've already mentioned it. This is a really new product for us. You can see that cute little pack that I'm showing here on the slide, and it's adorable. It's like an instant coffee, you guys, but I hate to even call it that because I'm a coffee snob, and you know, I buy freshly roasted beans that are delivered to my door. I grind them myself, but this, you guys, tastes amazing. This is the only packet of coffee like this that I think really just, it's French roast flavor. It tastes like it's freshly brewed coffee, but you're going to get some incredible benefits along with it. Aside from the fact, you guys, that it's so much easier. You're literally just dumping it into hot water, stirring it up and going, but it's a fat burning formula. Like I said, it's on the go. It's a French roast flavor, and it's got nootropics. It's metabolism boosting ingredients in there, backed by scientific research. And you can see it's got, you know, none of the yucky stuff that you don't want in it either. Soy-free, keto-friendly, no artificial flavors or colors. It's vegan, it's non-GMO. So it's incredible, you guys, to see what this product can do for you. I've heard so many testimonies, even just about the mental focus that people are getting from this. Okay, does anybody have a testimony about the Skinny Brew? Drop it in the comments right now. Would love to see what you guys are thinking about it. And we already got a couple people commenting, skinny coffee with French vanilla creamer. Absolutely. She's wondering if she could have another Skinny Brew. If you're not sensitive to caffeine, so like 1 cup of Skinny Brew, I would think of, and for me, it feels like about like 2 cups of regular coffee. So if you do 2 a day, stick with the 1 Skinny Brew. I would not do, like I said, I had 3 cups of black coffee today. I wouldn't have that and a Skinny Brew together. I would space it out a little bit for me, but I can handle caffeine pretty well. Okay, Lily just said down 10 pounds in 9 days. I love it. You guys, and so many people are mixing stuff. So somebody said they put chocolate greens in there. The chat's going fast, so I didn't see who it was, but the chocolate greens is one of my favorite products we have as well. We can talk a little bit more about that later. You can put, you know, a lot of people put like stevia drops or just however you want to do it, but many, many people love it black. I have a friend who tried it for the first time and she was like, I don't know, I'm not a coffee person. I'm certainly not a black coffee person. She tasted it for the first time and she was like, I don't know, can I do this? And last time I talked to her, she's like, I am now drinking it black every single day and I love it. So it's so good that I think even people who are not coffee people will kind of get used to it. So I love it. Nwandi said, literally feel like I had wings when I drank my first cup. I love it. Hi, Rachel. You're new. We're so glad you're here. Have you tried the Skinny Brew yet? Make it with Swerve brand brown sugar and unsweet almond milk. That actually sounds delicious. I love it. Okay, let's keep rolling here. And let's show you guys a before and after. So these are not just like random models. You guys, these are Gis and Esteban, who are part of our company. Beautiful people. They're presidential diamonds. We'll show you what presidentials make a little bit later. But with your new morning habit, they started the Skinny Brew and look at the results that they've had. And what I love, you guys, is this is both of them together. It's not just one. It's like it's affecting the whole family. And they're changing their family health, but they're also changing their family finances at the same time. You guys, when you think back to me saying at the beginning that billions of people are drinking coffee, they're buying that coffee from somewhere. Why not from you? Have you ever thought about having a coffee business, being a coffee dealer? All right, so it burns fat, it boosts energy like we talked about before. And we have this incredible program where you can subscribe and save. And what that looks like, you guys, is very simple. If you think of like a Costco membership, for example, you pay like, what is it now, $50, $60 a year for the basic plan, and you have access to their discounts all the time. It's like getting a group bundle, group discount, right? So we have a similar program here in that you can do like, it's like a subscription model. But when I say that, I don't want you guys to be freaked out because it's so easy to adjust and change products and switch products and try something new and change your date that you want stuff shipped. And, you know, if you go on vacation, you can have it shipped to a different place. Like it's very customizable, but you're getting those discounts like the Costco membership and you're getting the fee waived. There's no membership fee as long as you order just something for 3 months in a row. Very simple. You can get with the person who invited you here today so they can further explain that to you and help you get set up on that. But you're going to get 40% off of all your orders. You get full access to the entire product collection. You get exclusive access to flash sales. Recently, we had a sale that was just for our customers. And then also it's home delivery, which we all love that, right? We love delivery services now more than ever. We're like, something's going to be delivered to my door and I don't have to get out right now in the lines at the grocery store or whatever. Perfect, right? So that's one of the things we're so excited about. You guys, I want to touch just real quick on some of the other products, and we have an incredible product line. So we're not going to talk about everything because we would be here all day long. And yeah, you can go on the website and you can look through everything. If you're a detail person, I want to assure you there are product info sheets with every detail, every ingredient, all that stuff that we have out there. So if you're looking for more details, that'll be a great place to look. Once we finish up here, you can certainly go do that. So here's a before and after picture. I don't want to forget about that. But then and now, this is a time span of 3 months. It's 3 months. And she used the keto coffee, the just celery, the cleanse, the ultimate body applicator, and the defining gel. So you guys, if you have heard of us maybe in the past, or you've been with us for a long time, or maybe you tried some products in the past and now you're just coming back, we're really like a coffee company right now. That's kind of the front thing that we have that's happening with our company. But we started with this ultimate body applicator, or the wrap. And I just want to say it's still such an incredible product. You can tighten, tone, and firm anywhere you want to. We have a special facial applicator. I know you guys by now have seen those facial masks with the, you know, holes already cut out for your eyes, nose, and mouth, that where you can see just different results. We have an incredible facial applicator and now a full skincare line that I love more than ever. We've revamped that quite a lot in the last year or so, but we have the ultimate body applicator. So from the neck down, you're going to use that. You can see in this picture just how tight her tummy's getting, how it just helps after we have babies. So many of us are like, I'm never going to wear a bikini again. And it helps get things back in place where we want them to be. But it's also incredible, you guys, for like, your legs or your arms, like whatever area you're looking at. And I've wrapped people all the way from somebody who's looking to lose a lot of weight and they want to see that tightening as they go, which I recommend. But I've also wrapped figure and fitness models that are like an extremely amazing shape, but they just have that little spot like on their back of their thighs. They're like, ooh, this is bumpy. I want to get rid of this. I want to smooth this out. So it's for everyone. So that's the Ultimate Body Applicator. I would just say, like she used in here, the Just Celery, one of my favorite products that we have. It's organic. Celery is the ingredient in there. It's a powder. You can throw it in water, mix it up, drink it first thing when you wake up, and just wait, 20, 30 minutes before you eat anything else. So I do the celery first, and then I go to my Skinny Brew. So that's kind of the model that I go with. The keto coffee, you guys, I don't want to go too far without mentioning the keto coffee. And, oh, hi, honey. Uh-oh. Hey, Papa, can you get Tatum? He found me. I was hiding. The keto coffee, you guys, there's so much keto craze out there right now. Tatum, go. He's literally hiding under the desk. There's a huge keto craze out there right now. And whether you're keto or you're just trying to do even like low carb type thing, this is a great option for you with the keto coffee. You can use it as your breakfast. Some people use it as breakfast and lunch, and then they go on to eat with a low carb lifestyle throughout the rest of the day. You guys, we're seeing crazy results with the keto coffee. Drop in the comments if you had a result or a testimony with the keto coffee. Put it in there. I want to see what it is. And again, the keto coffee, so many people are like, I was not a coffee drinker, but now I am because I love this keto coffee. Or it's like, if you're going to drink coffee anyway, why not drink coffee that burns fat? Why would you not want something that's going to give you multiple, benefits while you're drinking it? So we actually have that in several flavors. So earlier we were talking about if you like your coffee really sweet or if you don't. We have the regular keto coffee, which has like a grass-fed butter, MCT oil in there or coconut oil in there already. And it's great, buttery, delicious taste. And we have the salted caramel as well that a lot of people really love. If you like that sweet flavor, that's probably going to be your favorite. And then we just released the keto chai tea as well. That's the decaf chai tea, but you're going to get the same benefits of staying fuller longer, burning fat. So absolutely incredible. Okay, I want to check the chat. Rachel said she's lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. I love it. Shirley loves her keto coffee. She's dropped 63 pounds in a year on it. You guys, 63 pounds, that's life-changing. And I talk to a lot of people that they will just add the keto coffee and like replace their breakfast with keto coffee. They leave everything else the same. They don't even change what they're doing for exercising. They're staying with what they went with before, and they're losing weight like that after time. It's crazy. Amanda, 25 pounds in 4 months. Congratulations. That is incredible. You guys, so again, 40 pounds in 11 months with still not eating so great. That's the thing. You add little habits. And I think sometimes we think we have to change everything all at once and it's overwhelming. And I know for me, when I'm like, oh, I'm totally going to do all of these things all at once, and then I'll have a little failure and I'm like, forget it, right? Like, I can't do this. It's too many things. And it's like, just make a great habit of adding an incredible product, replace that breakfast with the keto coffee. I really think you guys will see just the difference in little steps like that, just little things. Cut back on carbs, add that keto coffee in, add the super greens or the super reds to your regimen, especially right now, you guys. Like I said, I'm at my in-laws and I'm going through their products of what they have at work stuff. I'm like, all right, I need you guys making sure you're taking super reds every single day right now. It's got elderberry in it, great immune boosting products. Every single day we need to be doing that. Super greens, same thing. There's stuff in there we want to make sure we're getting in our body. We have an incredible product called Immunity. You guys, it's delicious. It's a little tablet that you dissolve and it's got an effervescence to it, kind of a berry-ish flavor. And it's got the elderberry in that as well, boosts immune system. So on and on I could go. We have a partnership with Dr. Nassif from the show Botched, and he helped to formulate 3 incredible products for us. Our skincare line is unmatched, absolutely incredible. So you guys, whatever you're looking for, whether it's skincare, tightening and toning, weight loss, if you're just looking for energy and focus, if you're busy and you want to make sure that you can get everything done that you need to get done in a day and still feel good doing it and not end up exhausted, we've got something for you. All right, let's keep rolling here. I have to make myself stop talking about products because there's so many we could just seriously keep going. So share it and get paid. We have the opportunity for you to be an influencer with us, for you to be able to share the products and, at least cover the cost of paying for what you're using. Wouldn't that be an amazing thing? But also, how much would you like to earn? If you had a side business like this, would it be $200 a month? Is it $300 a month? Drop in the chat how much money you'd love to earn. Just throw it out there. Don't be scared to say. Some of you might be like, it's $10,000 a month, or it's $5,000 a month, whatever it is. What would be great to add? I know, I love it, 2K a month. Or if you guys have been with us for a while, drop in there, what did you join for? When you first joined, how much money were you looking to earn? I know me, when I first started in the business side, I remember thinking $1,000 a month would be incredible. $1,000 a month would allow me to, you know, save for vacations for my family. It would let me get my nails done. It would let me get rid of this red couch that I was so tired of looking at, you know, just stuff like that. Look at that. So $9,000 a month, going for $1,000 a month, but then you see the vision, and that happens so often, you guys. Most of us will come in thinking 500 to 1,000 would be mind blowing. And then you get here and you realize, whoa, that girl's making 1,000, that girl's making 2,000, that guy's making 10,000. And you start to build that belief a little bit. I love it. Absolutely. Sometimes it's like anything. I remember looking at the average income chart when I started, and the lowest number was like $56 or something. And I was like, even that would be great. I'll take anything. Anything will help. So you guys, you can work from anywhere, no inventory needed. So everything is shipped straight from the company to your customers, to your distributors. You're not like keeping a room full of inventory. It's all shipped directly. You can make money daily, weekly, and monthly. Daily by selling products for product cash. Weekly, every Friday, there are unlimited $100 fast start bonuses that you can earn. Hey, if you're a distributor and you earned a fast start bonus in the last week or two, would you just put it in there? Say, yes, I earned a fast start bonus, so people can see that real people are doing this all the time. We also have the opportunity for you to earn money monthly. Monthly, you can earn money, and you're going to see those averages in just a minute where you're getting them. It's crazy. They drop money in your, you know, you have an account with them, and you can either load it onto a little credit card that says it works on it, or you can drop it right into your bank account. This is real. This is legit money. You're not getting paid in a bunch of free product. You're getting paid in cash money with this company. You set your own hours. It's totally up to you how you want to work your business. You're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. You have a team of people coming around you, literally trying to help you earn money and to walk through the steps, because once you start to see people change their lives, you guys, you get this, this passion and this drive and this desire to see it happen more and more and more. I love it. They don't pay us in Trident layers, I promise. That's great. Okay, so we have a really simple sampling system as well, you guys, which is great. This is a newer thing for us. Now, you can sell samples no matter where you are in the world, but right now in the US, we have a special sampling app where you can download it, you can buy credits for it, and it will ship samples directly to your customers. So you can sell them to them. A lot of people use like Venmo or whatever. People will pay for their samples. You can sell them, so you make a little cash on your samples, but you're also letting them try the product, which helps them see if they like it, if they want to purchase more. And it's just such a great way. Okay, Mira said she just sold a sample in the first 5 minutes of this presentation. I love it. That's amazing. All right, so we're open in 20 plus countries. You guys, have you ever wanted a global business? Have you ever wanted, you know, the ability to travel once it's safe to do that? That's what we have the opportunity to do, and it's incredible. And you guys, since you can build from your phone, your computer, from anywhere, you could be home with kids during this season, or you could be home from working at home from your job and add this into what you're already doing. We are a debt-free, faith-based, and family-owned company to this day. Same owners, and they started this company with the desire to change as many lives as they possibly could. So we're seeing that happen each and every day. So here, you guys, is the average earnings chart, and you can see for yourself here, these are the averages of the different levels. Obviously at the beginning, that distributor level is right when someone comes in. Right when they come in, they have not yet promoted to a higher rank. They might not have yet any other distributors on their team, just are, you know, starting to sell their products, get started, already an average of $47 each and every month as a distributor. The next level, executive, average $223 a month. An executive has just 2 distributors underneath them. I want you to think right now, who do you know that hates their job? Who do you know that wants to stay home with their kids, or wants more time with their kids, or doesn't, you know somebody who's paying as much for daycare as they're earning in their day job? Who do you know that you're like, if I could ever partner with that person in some kind of business, they'd be so successful. You see so much potential in them. Just start thinking through that. You guys, sometimes it's a family member. Sometimes it's, you know, a friend from high school that you haven't talked to in a long time. And many, many times it's people you don't even know yet that will help to grow your business as you grow your network. So think through that. I don't want you to think if no one comes to mind that you don't have opportunity. You still do. We can show you what it looks like to grow a network. But most of you are going to think of somebody that would love to get their hands on this business. Okay, so the next one is Ruby, average 471. That's getting close to that $500 a month average. Most people join for, like I told you. And then Emerald, about $1,000 a month. Diamond, about $2,000 a month. And you're going to start to see this exponential jump and growth that happens right here, because starting at the diamond level, you guys, we call this a level of leadership. So you get paid more to do all the same things you were already doing once you hit diamond and above. So that's a pretty great first goal. If you're like, I really want to do something with this, set diamond as a really good, strong first goal. Now you want to hit those benchmarks all along the way. I'm not trying to take away from that. You want to celebrate all of it, but diamond is such a great place to get. And then you'll see, like I said, that exponential growth between each of the levels from here on up. So let's talk a little bit about double diamond. Double diamonds average about $47.10 each and every month. That's crazy money, you guys. You're talking about income replacement for so many people. Or imagine that as just an extra paycheck each month. What would you do with that? Would you pay debt? Would you go on vacation? You know, would you get an upgrade for your home that you always wanted to get? Would you get a different home? Would you get a different apartment, a different place? Would you, you know, there's so many things you can do with that kind of money. So I want you guys to hear from somebody who is double diamond right now. Tenenge, are you on here?
I am.
Yay! Tenenge, will you just tell us just a little bit about your story and just give us a because of it works?
Hey, you guys. Can you guys see me? Okay. Hey, you guys. So my name is Tenenge Turner. I'm a double diamond with It Works. And I was introduced to this amazing company a few short years ago. And one thing that hasn't changed over the last 4 years is my love for the products. I am one of those product of the product people. So because of It Works, I've been able to lose weight. I've been able to lose my mommy tummy. I've been able to help hundreds of women, you know, that struggle with the after mommy body, you know, be able to get back to themselves, a very confident version of themselves. Because of It Works, I've had years of a six-figure income. Because of It Works, I've had years where I was able to retire from teaching. Because of It Works, I've had years where I was able to put my, you know, my daughter in a private performing arts preschool. And I wouldn't have been able to do any of those things without the blessing of an opportunity to be able to earn extra income from home. And I was doing that while I was still a full-time teacher. So it's just an incredible, you know, time with this company. I'm excited to really take it to the next level.
I love it. Thank you so much. I love your story and we're so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, you guys, let's talk a little bit about triple diamonds. So triple diamonds average $94.91 each month. When I got in the company and looked at this, I was like, that's the six-figure income that I grew up thinking only the richest, like doctors, lawyers, like people who have tons and tons of schooling and probably tons of school debt make that kind of money. I just remember thinking like, that is like the ultimate. And honestly, you guys, I thought I would never make that kind of money. I went into ministry and you don't get into ministry for money. You know, you get into it because you feel called to it, because you love it. And I was doing something I was so passionate about. But when I thought about the possibility that you can make six figures additional a month, that was what got me really, really excited. So I want you guys to hear from a triple diamond. Shari, are you here?
I think she actually isn't on, Mary Beth.
Okay.
Because she had that family situation.
Oh, that's right. Okay. No worries. So I was going to have you guys hear from Shari Rogers. I'm sure you could go stalk her page and see what she's up to if you wanted to, but I know that it's been so much fun to just watch her grow in the business along with her husband, Eric, and they're both super active together in the business, which I love. You guys think about that when you're thinking about who could be successful in this business. Sometimes it's a couple that runs it together. Sometimes it's, you know, a single mom. Sometimes it's, you know, a guy by himself. Like you'll see the gamut of all different kinds of people, backgrounds. We have people on this call. I was a musician. Mira was an attorney. You know, we got a teacher. We've got so many different things different backgrounds that you will see on here, which is really cool. So, all right, let's talk about Presidential Diamond, you guys. This is where it just gets to, this is just funny money, right? This is ridiculous, crazy amounts of money that can be made, averaging about $13,880 a month. But I know that the girls that are on here are so not average. So we're gonna hear a little bit from them. Lachelle, do you wanna start?
Totally. I'd love to start. Hi, guys. My name's Lachelle. I've been with It Works now for, it'll be 5 years in July. And just a little bit about my story, but I just love to just telling the story. I want to just make this point, all right? You know, sometimes you don't know that you need this business the moment that it's presented to you, okay? Maybe life is good. Maybe you love your job, all the things, all right? But the funny thing about life is it never stops happening, and things just show up sometimes, and it comes and it just like wrecks your entire life. And so when I was presented this opportunity, I definitely needed this opportunity. I was looking for something to, you know, literally change my life, as cliche as it sounds, but I was just not happy where I was already. But had I had not joined this opportunity, I didn't realize that 2 years later how detrimental it was that I had found this 2 years prior. A part of my story is that my mom was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and you know, they basically gave her 6 weeks to live, but because of the income that I had and because I built this business, I was able to pay cash for us to move to a completely different state. I took her to Mayo Clinic, and we did a clinical trial, and it was almost $50,000. And I literally would have not been able to apply for a loan or anything had I not been in this business and created the savings. And so she's alive and well and stuck in her house because of the coronavirus. But now she's in 2 years remission, and I'm so grateful for that. But fast forward now, I'm experiencing that again. I haven't really, but you guys are going to be the first to know this. We haven't gone public about it or anything like that. But, you know, there's not security in jobs no matter where you are. We can obviously feel that just right now with the coronavirus and everything else. But we have recently learned that Michael his seniority, he works at Chrysler, and they have not been getting orders from China and everywhere else that they usually get orders. And his seniority, he made the last cut, but his seniority will not make this next cut. And come May, we're pretty sure that he will no longer have a job. Now, the beauty of network marketing is that you're able to enroll your spouse and have an additional income through your spouse's name. And because of that decision, he's going triple diamond this month. And how insane is it that, all right, by the time he goes triple diamond, we'll get the call that he doesn't have a job anymore, but boom, we are secure because we also put him into this business. So it's one of those things that, you know, if you are on here and you're thinking about this business, or if you're in this business right now, guys, I'm telling you the biggest reason to work this business is because we don't know what's coming in our future. And I cannot, because of It Works, I mean, all of that. So I'm so grateful that I'm here, and this company is truly amazing, and it has changed my life, and it's been just a saving grace for so many situations that it has thrown at me all around.
Wow, that is so incredible. Thank you for sharing that. It's good to hear your mom's still doing good. That's so awesome. All right, how about you, Mira? Presidential Diamond.
Hey, everybody. Okay, well, I'm so excited. Again, thank you for everybody that showed up and accommodated the craziness that is life right now. So I joined, like I said at the beginning, I joined almost 5 years ago. This month is my anniversary. And when I joined, if you guys had looked at me from the outside on Facebook, you would have thought like I had life made. I had climbed the ranks in a corporate position. Like Mary Beth said, I started out as a lawyer in the health field, and then I switched over to the corporate side in healthcare, a $2 billion company, associate vice president position. And anybody would have rationally looked at me and said, oh, she doesn't need any kind of extra income. But secretly, we were drowning in debt. My husband at the time had started a business in my early 30s. I joined when I was 38. So if we have anybody, now I'm 43, if we have anybody other than me and Rhonda above 40, drop a 1 in the comments. You're my people. Anyway, so I really, yeah, there you go. Mary Beth's about to hit it. So I really was drowning in debt. My ex-husband had started a business. We were obviously married at the time. And we spent my entire 30s basically hiding that that business was a failure. And so we went from him having a salary and me having my position to him starting this business, losing that salary. And then suddenly my income, our sole income, was going to support the business too. So it was just a financial disaster, and credit cards maxed, credit score disasters. By the time I found this business in my late 30s, had been so much juggling that I was getting close to foreclosure in our house, and all of this I had hidden for years. So on top of the financial anxiety, I had that fear of somebody figuring out what a hot mess my life was, and I truly thought I was stuck. I really thought like I basically ruined my life, and I'd spend the rest of my life trying to get out of this mess. But lo and behold, like I had a really good girlfriend, lived 5 minutes up the road, joined about a year before I did. And I watched her at first making fun of her, like so many people do, kind of climb up the ranks and climb up the ranks and climb up the ranks over her first year. And the day that I joined, she did a post that she had earned a $30,000 bonus for hitting the double diamond rank. Basically, I saw that. I was sitting in my office. I was so stressed out, so miserable. And I wrote her right there and said, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing? I want to join." And she's like, "You want to join?" She never ever imagined that I'd want to join. So I signed up that day, you guys, and I knew nothing. I was not good at social media. I've gotten better at social media, but I was not good at social media. I barely posted. I was barely on, to be honest. I hadn't really tried any of the products. I was really isolated socially at that time because between this crazy 50-hour-a-week job, I had a 1-year-old at the time, my son was 1, and just overall financial stress. Like I wasn't out socializing with girlfriends. So I had all of these different X's against me, but just by following our system, really listening to what she said, we have so much training that's only gotten better in my 5 years to help you each step of the way. And honestly, just a lot of faith that something had to be out there that was better. And I hit that wall with my plan A, and I needed to max out. I needed to figure out if this plan B could push me through. So from there, you guys, in 4 weeks, I hit that Ruby rank, that $500 a month rank, which had been my goal when I started, and I hit it in 4 weeks. So right there, my budget was balanced. In 4 months, I just kept going. I'm like, okay, this is working. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep figuring it out. In 4 months, I hit diamond. So you can see that $2,000 a month level, and that completely changed my life. Not only was I plugging my budget, so I wasn't going deeper and deeper in debt, I started being able to climb out of debt. And I stayed paid at that diamond, double diamond level for 3 years. While I went through, working full time, going through a divorce, becoming a full-time single mom. I've sole custody of my son, sole financial responsibility. And that money helped me basically rebuild my life through all of that crisis. I'm still a single mom today. The last 2 years, just after I went through my divorce, I started dreaming bigger and pushing to those higher levels. So obviously now I'm a presidential diamond. I can say 19 months in a row of a 5-figure paycheck. 19 months in a row. Just that's so life-changing, you guys, for me and my son as a single mom. And I retired 2 years ago to do this full time. So we just have total freedom. So that's kind of where It Works has taken me. But I just want to emphasize again, I joined for $500 a month. And my vision changed at every level to go bigger. So just don't keep yourself open, come in and be very coachable. But you don't know where you could end up going, because most of us at the top leader level joined for $500 to $1,000 a month and just were like rolling along with the train, and amazing things happen.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, Mira. All right, you guys, let's talk about Ambassador Diamond. So our top level that we have on here is Ambassador Diamond, average about $25,000 a month. It's not a year, it's a month. Crazy, crazy money. Katie, let's hear from you.
Hi guys, my name is Katie Bevington. I'm an Ambassador Diamond, and I've been with the company almost 5 years. My anniversary is actually like April 2nd, so it's coming up. I got started actually, okay, so I had my first baby when I was 18. I was completely unexpected. Me and my husband have been together since I was 16. So when we got pregnant, I was very unexpected. I was a full-time college student. I was just getting into nursing school. And so I was pretty much, blindsided, and we moved out on our own. We were struggling. We just couldn't afford anything. And so I didn't really know what I was looking for, but I just found myself constantly like asking God for something to open my eyes, let me know like what can happen. Can my husband get a raise? He was already working 60, 70 hours a week. I was a full-time student, pulling CNA shifts and trying to take care of a baby. And so whenever this came along, I immediately wrote it off because I thought, there's no way that somebody like me could be successful at this. I was very shy, introverted, didn't have any confidence. And when I came across this, I'm like, I just don't know. I don't have any followers. Like, I just don't know if I would be good. And then I prayed about it. It just came back up again. And so I ended up just getting started. I didn't even tell Zach when I got started because I knew he would yell at me and be all upset that I spent $100 to get started. So I was like, I'm just going to do it. And I was very slow to start, but then I figured out, I'm like, okay, this, I see other people making money with this. And if I decided that I'm going to take it serious and just get going, I can make real money. So I took it serious. I figured out how to do it. And next thing you know, I started making money. And so within my first 2 months, I already hit my goal of $200 a month. And that was life-changing for us because we couldn't even afford gas, diapers, none of that. We had $23 at the end of the month after bills. And so that obviously doesn't even fill up a tank. So that's a big problem. We were going into debt. And so I hit my first goal, and that was just game-changing for us. And then that first Christmas, we promoted to Emerald. We were able to afford Christmas and have a Christmas tree that year. And then, within the next couple months, I was a double diamond. We'd earned over $50,000 in bonuses, which allowed me to breathe. We paid off the debt. We were able to get into a little bit bigger of a home for our daughter with a yard. And then we were kind of just hanging out there for a moment before we decided that we were going to go for more. We promoted again, went to triple, and then shortly after presidential and ambassador. And it's really allowed us to breathe. It's allowed us to have so much more freedom. My bills get to be on auto pay. And I always tell people that's one of the biggest blessings in this business is that I never expected to be where I'm at now. But the fact that we don't have to stress over when things crazy like this Corona thing happens, or, whenever something breaks or the car needs a new tire or something goes on, we are able to just pay for it. And not only that, but have the freedom to choose. We homeschool our daughters. Or my daughter, I have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, but we homeschool. And it's been such an incredible experience knowing that I get to choose how to school my child, how to, show them things. I'm really big on hands-on experiences, and we've just been able to take her to different cities and just show her, things in person and let her have her hands-on experiences. And my husband's been home for, it'll be 3 years this May. And, knowing that, growing up, my dad he worked a lot and he was never home, and I never really got to see him, and he had to miss out on a lot of my sporting events and all that kind of stuff. And now because of this business, my husband's able to be at every sporting event, every cheer competition. He's there to help us school and just see those milestones of our second baby. And, we've just been able to do so many things, but I want to just touch on the money is great because you get to buy the things you want and have that freedom. But the time that it buys you is absolutely priceless. And just being able to have these moments with my girls, be a stay-at-home mom, my husband being home, and have that family time, it's just something that you can't put a price tag on.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Thank you, Katie. All right, you guys, let's hear from Miss Rhonda Hartman.
Hi there. How are you, Mary Beth?
I'm good.
This has been so awesome. Hey, it's so great to see everybody on today. My name is Rhonda Hartman, and I'm here in the Atlanta area. I joined It Works back in 2011, so this is about 8.5 years in. And this business opportunity has changed everything for our family. And when I say everything, I do mean everything. When I found the business opportunity, I knew I needed something else in my life. In fact, for some of you that dropped a 1, I think it was, I found It Works when I was 49 years old. So it is never too late to begin, ever. So when I found It Works, where our family dynamic is, our kids were mostly grown at that time, 2 out of the house, 1 not. We were doing okay. We were probably average, like most families. We lived paycheck to paycheck. There was just never anything extra. I don't know if you can relate to that or not, but for me, it was little things. I knew something had to change, but when I went to the gas pump and I put my finger on that trigger, I just wanted to let that sucker roll and not have to stop, not have to look at that and think I can only put in $15 today. I can only do $20 today. I wanted to be able to go to the grocery store and put whatever I wanted for my family in my cart, but I was limited to using a calculator. You know, we lived paycheck to paycheck, and I think so many families do that. So I was really just looking for some breathing room. When I found It Works, it was online. I joined with someone who was a complete stranger in another state. And the only reason that I joined was because I saw a product, and it was the wrap back then, that got my attention, and I thought, I want that. I want that. And as soon as I realized that that was a product that you could work a business from home and create income with, I thought, holy cow, everybody is going to want this product. And thank God I was right. I really think that my steps in joining this business were God ordained. I was not looking for anything. And if maybe you're on here as a guest, or you watch us later, or maybe you're a distributor already and you can relate to that, I wasn't looking for anything. So why are we here? We're here because we have a purpose, and we have an incredible company that brings people closer to Christ every day. I know it certainly has for our family, and it's just changed everything. So what did I do when I came on board? Like so many of you do, it's like, let's start talking to people. I just talked to everyone I knew. In fact, I also want to just share that, you know, my business began to grow in the state of Washington. Keep them in your prayers right now, but all the way across the country from where I live in Georgia. And the reason why is because those were the people in my life that knew and trusted me. I had relationships. I lived there all my life until we moved here a few years previously. So you literally get to build an online business globally. It can be for folks joining you anywhere. So anywhere you know people, please don't consider them out of the picture, and don't ask, because they will say yes, because people need what we have. So we started to grow. Our team got excited. We survived times not, you know, I mean, compared to what we're going through now, we've never gone through something like this before. But I can tell you that back in those days, in the very beginning of my career, we overcame some huge mountains and continue to do so in our businesses. You know, a business like this is not easy, but it is so well worth it. We survived the great wrap shortage of 2012, where we literally had zero of our main product at that time. But you know what happened during that time? Attitude determines altitude. And we chose as a team to move forward and say, hey, how can we work around this? We don't have a product, but how can we work around this? And so we made things happen. And our team promoted to Ambassador Diamond during that period of time. And I share that with you because regardless of what's going on out there in the world, out there within our own product line, or with any of our people, you have to remember that you are in charge of your destiny, and the decisions that you make will make or break your future and everything that you and your family get to experience. I am so passionate about this company, y'all. And at 8.5 years in with It Works, my husband has been home for 7.5 years. And he's 6 years younger than I am. So he's long far away from being of retirement age, but we've had the flexibility to do that, and we're not alone in our company. So regardless of what you're looking for in your business, I just want to encourage you to be willing to grow, be willing to talk to everyone. Enthusiasm and excitement is contagious. So do a checkup from the neck up and decide if it's worth you being excited and sharing these products and opportunity every day with people, so that you can not only change your life, but the joy we get today is that we get to see so many other people whose lives have transformed just like ours did. And again, joining for a couple $100 a month to make a difference and give some breathing room is everything. I could go on and on about how It Works has blessed our life, the travels, the missions trips, the variety of different things that I never could have foreseen in my future, coming from somebody who is, and always has been, super shy, very quiet, didn't graduate from high school, you know, got married and divorced before I found the love of my life, had 2 children as a single mother. Like, all the things that could have defined the choices and can define yours or someone you know, don't have to be, because your past just doesn't define your future. And that's so exciting. And I hope that you feel that sense of excitement too, that we get to do this. We get to go out and share products and an opportunity that legitimately work when we choose to work it. And I'm just ever so grateful. So because of It Works, I get to live a life I never thought I ever would. And just so glad you guys are here.
Thank you, Rhonda. I love that you said your past doesn't have to define your future, you guys. And I think it's true for everyone on this call, whether you're already with It Works or you're thinking about being with It Works. You don't have to be defined by your failures, by the things you thought you never could do or never would do. You know, I know so many of us probably never thought we would be working a home-based business or be in this industry. We probably thought we'd be doing, you know, whatever it was we went to school for, we wanted to go to school for. But the reality is you just don't always know what the future holds. And this opportunity is so incredible. You guys, for me, like I said, I was in ministry for a lot of years, and this has provided an opportunity for me to help so many more people, be invested in so many more people's lives than I ever could have done if I just had stayed exactly on the path that I thought and wanted to be on. And so I love that barriers can be gone with a business like this.
Right.
Options you never thought you had before. And even, you know, somebody said earlier they're in the business and they're just getting started or they haven't made money yet. And I just want to tell you, when you get started with us, it's not going to be perfect all the time. And that's okay. I know when I got started, I didn't get my 4 customers. We had this promo. It was like, if you got 4 customers in 30 days, you got 100 in product or something. And I missed it. I didn't get it. I did not come out the gate being perfect and getting everything that I wanted to get. But when I decided I was going to go after this business and ran, I just didn't look back. I didn't look back, and I saw some great success, but I also saw some hard times too, but it never stopped me from continuing to move forward. So thank you guys so much, all of you who shared a story. Just incredible stories, you guys. I hope that you're as inspired as I am. I know you are. So what's your choice today? Do you want to do the subscribe and save program and get that 40% discount? Or do you want to have the opportunity to make some money with us and share it and get paid? So $99, you guys, right now to join us to jump on with the business. Make sure you touch base with whoever invited you today to get started. If you're new and you're ready to get started, I want you to say something in the chat. Just let us know. Say, I'm ready to get started. I want to do something more. I want to step forward into whatever my future is. We would love to hear that. You guys feel free to drop that in there. We want to hear from you. And if you're thinking that right now, but you're too scared to say it, that's okay too. We understand you might need a second to speak. But I want you guys to know this opportunity is here. We're here. We want to be part of helping you to be able to grow and learn and do everything that you want to do and so much more, because like you've heard several people allude to, you might get started for one reason and that might look different as life happens, as you know, sometimes stuff comes along that you do not expect. And it might change the way things look for you. And you might also gain some more confidence and leadership ability along the way. In fact, I pretty much promise that you will. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. Mira, I'm going to stop the screen share. And I know we're going to continue with some other stuff. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, hi. Thanks again, Mary Beth. We so appreciate your time. So I just want to do some quick housekeeping, a couple things. I'm going to put this recording on my YouTube channel, and also I'll email the link to everybody whose emails are in the system because they bought tickets. So it'll be available a couple ways. So if you had guests that didn't show up, or teammates that you know want to see it, you'll have that available that way. And then obviously we're monitoring the progression of COVID-19 very carefully. We are so excited to reschedule this event. And we absolutely will reschedule it. And then everybody who bought tickets will have a free ticket for that. So let me know if or any of the other leaders here any questions, but that's kind of what I will do as homework this afternoon. And again, thank you guys so much for showing up on a Sunday afternoon. And we just pray for everybody to be healthy, safe, and successful in these coming weeks as we kind of walk through this unprecedented time. So thanks everybody. Love you guys.